It is nice to see you again, Mark, but unfortunately, it is time for your punishment.
You've already taken my eye and both my legs. I'm not afraid of whatever you two phony Baga and Bowie are gonna do to me.
Welcome back to News with Patrick. Today we'll be talking about the escape situation in which 5 uninfected attempted to escape their containment. 2 of the perpetrators, Mark and Rabbit, were unfortunately found dead. 2 of the escapees are being punished as we speak, but the insects' whereabouts are still unknown. We are sentencing you to 1 year inside of a heated room. Hope you enjoy it, bro.
You will never be Ice Bears, bro.
I originally had a different punishment in mind, but then Brent told me the perfect punishment. Donkey. Kong. Beaver.
In the year 2025, for some reason, the statement horror infection AU began to spread across the internet like my acne. What is a horror infection AU? Well, let me explain. A horror infection AU is basically when blank gets sick and then goes sicko mode. The thing I like about these is that they're basically kind of like the Hunger Games sim you can use on the internet. How anything could freaking happen. It's pretty cool. I'm in support of these because I'm weird.
The words AU mean alternate universe, which is basically code for any fan base to do.
In these, any group of friends, even the best of friends, can be horribly torn apart. But in all seriousness, you might be asking, when did this trend begin? I do not have a direct answer, but I do have a theory. Have you ever heard of learning with Pibby? Rather than show clips, I'm just gonna summarize it terribly for comedy purposes.
Hello kids, today we're learning about tax fraud. Yippee! That's not good. Don't worry, Rabbit, I'll save you. It's in my skin, it's in my skin, it's in my skin, it's in my skin, it's in my skin. SpongeBob, I need to use your house for the trailer. Who the are you? I'm evil now. You're ugly and stupid.
Now, how most of these start is really ridiculous. Blank gets sick from something. Blank eats thing filled with bacteria.
I can't wait to eat sticky
Blank gets
drywall.
super AIDS. What the? I mean, it's really that simple. I don't really need to go very much deep into this.
Another thing I do like about these is the fact that they just seem like dumb fun rather than something that people were legitimately taking seriously.
All your gifts, all your powers, and you squander them.
I love little girls. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's called infection. People get sick and make other people sick. It's quite simple, actually. I guess because I have time left over, I guess I can talk about part 2. Oh, let me guess. It's Perry the Platypus. And you've been infected by something. And you're gonna kill me with a knife.
Bazinga!
Wait, that's not a knife. Why do you have a spoon? Oh well. I mean, I guess this is it. Look over there!
It's honestly pretty impressive how Noga still manages to be annoying even during the apocalypse. Hello guys, you're probably not expecting to see me again. Since the entity is basically searching for all slop tubers before they go after everyone else, it's just left me and Dolan darker. And even though the world is basically ending for all of us, I basically found a few things that I actually think are worth mentioning. And before you say, Diesel, why are you streaming? Isn't that how they got Turkey Tom? I'll explain that in a moment. But first, we need to thicken the slop. One of the first things I've noticed is that most people when infected just become evil. However, there is one interesting exception that I just learned about. A random creator named Birdie randomly went viral after getting infected. This creator has many controversies that I do not have time nor care to talk about. However, it seems that the infection has seemed to lobotomize them. A clip of them calling their grandma to apologize during a stream recently went viral. They then had a popular stream where they simply learned how to clean the dishes. I mean, it's pretty sad if they never knew how to do that beforehand, though. At the end of this stream, they promised that they'd start paying rent to their grandma and that they'd get a job by next week. I can tell you right now that this is a filthy lie, because I was at my local Walmart and they were the cashier. So honestly, props to them for turning their life around. My next story is actually also about an infected doing something good, but it's not in the way you'd expect. Classic unemployed topic Jack Doherty was busy creating chaos in the city because the cops were too busy evacuating people. Jack had actually then ran into two infected and was going to ask his bodyguard to stop them, but his bodyguard had already run away faster than the roadrunner. Jack then attempted to rage bait them, telling them to infect him so then he'd become more powerful. In response, they actually just straight up opened fire. So props to these two infected for honestly making the world a better place. Our final story is both the strangest and most interesting one. When the entity forced fictional characters into this world, Queso took advantage of this. He found all of the people from the Goob Lagoon and then built the actual Goob Lagoon. One day, however, a group of survivors was chased in by 4 infected. One of the infected had attempted to infect Queso, but that's not the funny part. Queso got mad, not because the infected had tried to attack them, but because they had no wristband on. They proceeded to turn this infected into a wristband. Queso was still wearing them at this very second. The next infected had chased a survivor onto the infamous death loop, but they did not have the correct form, so they were launched 70 miles an hour into the sky, never to be seen again. The third infected had gotten on top of the high dive and was pretending to panic so then Cade would go up there so then they could infect him. But Cade has so much aura that he's unable to be infected, and that's when it hit her. Cade had not been lured up there by her, she had been lured up there by Cade. Jaquan cleaned up her body the second it hit the pavement. Here's where things get kind of funny. Remember the 4th infected that I previously mentioned? Well, not only did they stay in the park, they tipped Cade and Jaquan, they bought a hot dog, and then they left a 5-star review. That's actually pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. After closing for the night, Queso then hired the 5 survivors and built them a place to stay. He is still hiring, so they basically have a new sanctuary. That was the first major victory for us. Now I'm gonna talk about why I'm live streaming today. You know how on Twitter the other sloptubers got their addresses doxed after their accounts were hacked and then they were never heard from again? Well, I did the opposite. I contacted as many content creators as possible so I could then send them my address so they could pretend to be hacked and then the infected will come for me instead. I'm buying these content creators some time so then we could potentially have actual content survive. You might be wondering, well, how are you supposed to survive, Diesel? Well, I'm not going to. Remember how I mentioned I went to Walmart yesterday? I bought as many legally explosive items as I possibly could. I'm currently in my basement and I've currently set up a trap to the door. When they finally break down the door to my basement, the entire house will explode. I don't have much time left, so I just want to say, Dolan Darker, if you're listening to this, I have bigger balls than you.
Is there any hope?
Hello, Jax?
Hello?
It's Fred the Red. I'm worried about you.
For the red?
Are you okay, boss?
Currently kind of busy right now.
Boss, you're gonna tell me where you're at. I'm trying to help you, man.
I'm scared and I don't know what to do. Could you please cover for me for this next segment, please?
Could you get back to the house and tell me what's going on?
I'm unable to. I'm currently being hunted down.
Boss, is there anything we could do? Are you safe over there?
I don't know how much longer I'll be safe here, but I can just hope for the best.
Okay, boss. I'll cover that segment for you then.
You will?
Just stay safe, my friend.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Bye. Because Jax is currently hiding, I'm going to show you guys some examples of tropes and cliches in infection AUs.
It's basically like a slideshow.
Hey Fred, how you doing? I made a stat book about everyone so then we could know what's going on and how they're doing.
Cool, let me see it.
Start pounding, Joker. I want milk.
Just tell me where the insects went. I will have to hurt you, bro.
Ice Bear's not afraid to die for the greater good.
I really do respect you, bro. Even at the most dire of times and when everything's hopeless, you refuse to.
There's no time. You have to.
Rabbit, I can keep you safe. Just let me infect you.
Screw you, Patrick.
Rabbit, no!
I'm just currently hidden inside of this abandoned storage unit for a little bit. While I'm here, I guess I'll do some quick suggestions for some of these AUs if you're planning on making them. I'm not criticizing anyone as a person, I'm just kind of giving out pointers, I guess, as a fan and a viewer. First pointer, for some of these properties, I feel like we need to tone it down a little bit. Cause, you know, I mean, I get it, it's like some of them are like made for like teenagers and stuff, they're fine with all that. Like when we're talking about like Bluey and My Little Pony, I feel like we need to maybe dim it down a bit, or at least have like a decent warning. That's just kind of one I think I just wanted to get out of the way because I think most people have some kind of warning, so we're good with that. My second suggestion is that it's okay to build off of pre-existing ideas. There's this thing that happened in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where a mutant wasp kind of infected the turtles and then they got infected with this kind of mutant venom, so I think that'd be a cool idea to build off and make into an AU. Yeah, just kind of stuff like that. It's okay if you build off of it as long as you make something new and interesting. That's my second tip. And my third and final tip is we need to make sure that whatever is causing the infection is strong, but it is not overpowered. Let me explain this. So there's in a Super Smash Bros. Infection AU, there is a scene where Mewtwo is killed by Pichu.
Whoa!
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Bruh. You are made of stupid.
What is that?
I don't want to be that guy, but like, everyone isn't cooked in that AU. They have already been served with the side of melted butter. How are you supposed to survive in that? It's not really a fanfic at that point. That's literally just kind of plot armor gambling. No one's going to be able to survive that. So yeah, try and make the infection strong, but weak enough so that it's not utterly broken. Guys, I think there's somebody in here.
Oh, hell no.
Bruh.
There's no way I'm getting cooked by Gary the Snail, right?
Welcome back to our
I can't stand being a zoo animal anymore. Is there anything we can do? Ice Bear was building a time machine before he was captured. If Ice Bear sent someone back in time, they could stop this from happening altogether. I have a plan. Me and Mark are gonna distract the guards while Ice Bear leads the insects to the time machine. But I don't know if Mark will be able to do much, I'm gonna be honest. Just throw me over the wall. I got nothing to live for anyways. They've taken everything.
Hold on. Please back it up really quick. That right there is the singlest, stupid plan I have ever heard in my existence, and that you have made in yours. You shouldn't really get your brain checked. It's so stupid, in fact, that it might just work. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm in. When are we doing this breakout?
We're doing this the second everyone else leaves and it's just the guards. We're either succeeding or we're gonna die trying.
Mouse in baked beans.
Bax Chartlet speaking here. It's Fred the Red. Jax was found dead today, so you need to do a segment for a video.
Oh yes, I will film for the video. I'll do that segment. But you gotta get me one thing.
What is it, man?
A box of dots.
I expected something difficult to find. I'll get that easily.
Thank you.
I'm going to Dollar Tree. Frank, are you coming with me? Let's roll. We've made it to Dollar Tree. Give me those. I got the dots. I guess I'll call Bax now. Actually, we're gonna relocate first. This area is too dangerous. They're swarming us. I need to call Bax so we can tell him that we relocated so then he knows where to go.
There's no need. I quite simply smelled the dots and I followed them here. I mean, it's not that hard. I might as well do this segment now, because I am here. In every infection AU, whether it's long or not, it always has an ending, and involving the ending is usually some kind of cure. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're infected with this thing, and you're desperately trying to find a cure, and then it turns out your homie found the cure. But the thing is, the cure is something that you don't want to do. The cure is
The Super Bowl! Yeah!
I like how in a lot of infection AUs, the cure is often not justified by the way to get it. Like, it is either too far a cost to create it, or it is made far too late after a lot of people have unfortunately been taken out. That's why I like how a lot of these end. They end sadly, and they end with tragedy, because, as all things do. Or they end with cliffhangers, yeah, screw those. What is the conclusion to all this? Well, infection AUs are dumb fun and that they shouldn't be taken seriously. Kinda like pop and rap, these just randomly got really popular for no reason during 2025. Unlike pop and rap, infection AUs are actually kept fresh by the people who make them because they actually do things interesting with them. The premise of ruining a childhood show or idea is not new. Dave Microwave Games did it 2018. But it's just kind of fun to see this. I mean, on the bright side, it's not like these will ever affect anyone in real life, right?
Guys, Gary's found us. We need to be very careful or they're going to infect us. Fred the Red, I thought you had a gun. I thought we could easily deal with this. Where is it? Just whip it out and kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% real, guys. I completely forgot to back at base.
You know what? Screw this.
Are you telling me the dots are the cure? Are you freaking kidding me? I've killed more than 70 people today. I am definitely going on an FBI watch list of some kind. There's not a single chance that I'm avoiding that. They're not gonna believe anything I say.
Well, guys, I'm heading out. I appreciate you guys for having me here. I'm glad I was able to help.
So Fred, what's the difference between Bax and Jax? Bax loves dots and fudge with nuts in it. That is 100% the stupidest thing that I have ever heard. Oh my gosh.
How did I get here? What? You!
Hello, Bax. I'm here to infect you and then the world. There's no one who'll be able to stop me.
Why would you do this? And what are you?
I'm surprised you don't recognize me. After all, we do have nearly the same name. I've become a commentary YouTuber. I will add as little input to the drama as possible and maximize the profits. And soon, most of the world will be just like me.
You need to get out of here. You're a monster.
God! Think, will you? What do you just think? If you run, you'll doom everyone. In Arby's every day for fucking 365 days per year. It's a better thing than the current future. Think! Please just think!
Wait a minute. That's the emoji eating the cookie. You're a toad bug. Wait, but why don't you sound like him?
Because Jax was too much of a fucking coward to get the actual Tobub to voice it.
I guess I'll try then.
You're ugly. Your opinions are stupid. Scoob is a decent movie. And Uncharted 3 is the worst game in its franchise.
I can't touch him physically, but I haven't tried beating him emotionally.
Know something?
I'm listening.
Though we might disagree, it's okay.
What are you doing?
We can have our own opinions.
No!
It's alright. And you know what? It's okay to agree. What are you doing?
Stop it!
To disagree.
You're killing me! No!
No way, my boy. You saved me. I'm free.
Wait a minute. Is that God?
You have saved his soul, my son. He has returned to normal. You might even see him again after the credits.
Oh, okay. What the f-
Grab that pen and I'll sail you around the world in my yacht. Oh, I've got it, girl. I can promise you the moon and stars if you'll just give me your heart. See them over there.
Wait a minute. I'm in Maine!